Good afternoon from a slightly quieter Epcot. It is a beautiful mid-April day out. I'm stood just here, in a slightly calmer space by Moana Journey of Water. It's looking pretty quiet today. About 10 minutes for Spaceship Earth, 20 minutes for Seas with Nemo and Friends. So I think we're going to head over to Seas with Nemo and Friends first of all, and then make our way around the park. Oh, Seas with Nemo and Friends has just gone down to 10 minutes. Happy days.
I'm here.
Oh, this is nice to be able to walk through all of this bit. We queued from outside only about 10 days ago when it was a 45-minute queue. So this is just lovely to be able to walk all the way through. Even when it is a big queue though, the theming in these queue lines is really well done, so it keeps kids entertained regardless. Plus, at this point in the year, it's just quite nice to get some air conditioning. Now this is the point where we transition to Under the Sea, so look at the theming change. You can see the railing starting to get warped and a bit rusted, and we are now officially under the sea. So for anyone who hasn't been on this before, this is a great toddler-friendly ride. It's an omni-mover like many of the ones that I've put on a couple of recent vlogs, like Haunted Mansion, like Little Mermaid. It means it's a continuous loader. So you go into one of these little clamshells and you enjoy your ride with Nemo under the sea. You found him already, huh?
Go explore, explore, explore. Let's go explore the big blue world. Jellyfish!
Right! Okay, now I'm thinking of something.
Oh no! We went on this last week and he wasn't working, and he's still not working. Nearly 2 weeks later. That's a shame.
9-year-old Belle Bruce. A morsel, mate. Fish are friends, not food. It's looking for you. Aw.
When your dad couldn't find me, he was all like, whoa! And then he was like, whoa!
And this is pretty cool because it's a projection into an actual aquarium, so... Oh, I think there's a diver up there actually. So off the moving walkway and you exit into this really cool, huge aquarium. There's sea turtles, sharks and rays, manatees all on the upper level. On the lower level you've got Turtle Talk with Crush, which I can really recommend, that's really good. Manatees and ocean life. Turtle Talk with Crush is just over here actually. It's only 15 minutes today and it's a really lovely little interactive show for families and kids. The kids can ask Crush all sorts of questions. There's plenty of fun in there for adults as well actually. Hey Brucey. So I think this tank has just filled up. Is that ready for the diver to go in, I think? Or out? Not sure which. So we missed the diver, it was their diver lockout. She said it happens at 10:30 and 4 every day, which is good to know. I've never seen that. Oh, we're here in the land pavilion now. Had a great little ride on Nemo, had a nosebout in the aquarium, and just saw randomly that soaring has a nice 20-minute wait time. Okay, scrap soaring. It literally changed to 50 minutes from 20 while we were looking at the sign. So we are now on, or queuing for, Living with the Land instead, which has been a 20-minute wait, so it's not too bad. Yeah, as soon as I get into the queue and the smell of this ride hits, amazing. Can't explain it, but I feel like other people will understand. You can just see up there, Garden Grill restaurant rotates really slowly and sometimes you catch a character. I love that it looks down onto this ride. I think that's the house that we all want to live in.
Welcome to our living laboratory, where
That is suddenly very bright.
And the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests, swampy areas, and waterways. Raised by fish farmers, the sustainable system inspired by nature, like these fruit and vegetable trees.
It's a really cool growing system, vertical growing system. And people working in there, in the biotechnology lab. We did end up getting on Soarin' too, which was great. It quickly went down to a 20-minute wait after we got on Living with the Land, so we hopped on Soarin'. We even took Sophia on, who's only just turned 3 in February, but she was adamant she wanted to go on the flying ride. So we took her on. She just met the height restriction, and honestly, if you're thinking about doing it, I would say do it, because she loved every second of it and wants to go back on, but the wait time's jumped up now. There's Donald, one of the many topiaries here at the Flower and Garden Festival. I think this is my favourite time of year to come to Epcot for sure. I haven't done all of the festivals. I've done the food and wine and I've done the Flower and Garden, but this one is just my favourite for obvious reasons. It's just such a nice vibe. Flowers are out everywhere. We're just under the monorail line at the moment, in a really nice little quiet spot actually for seating if you wanted to just grab a quiet 5 on an afternoon. That was great. We just popped by and stopped and met Moana in there. It took about 10 minutes, I reckon, to wait in the queue. So not a huge queue at all for her, actually. It's coming up to 5 o'clock now. It's 10 to 5, so I think we're going to head into Connections Eatery and maybe get a pizza, maybe get some of their hot honey chicken sandwich. That's amazing. Really recommend it if you haven't already had it. And then I think we'll be able to get on some more rides, because it's some seriously low wait times at the moment. Let's flip you around and show you where we are at the minute. So we're just walking at the back of Spaceship Earth towards World Showcase, heading down past the newly modern section. Walt is just on the bench there, his statue. I really like this area, I have to say. It's a really calm green space since they've redone it. There was something about the old fountain that used to sit in the middle here though that I do miss. I think it's just 90s Epcot nostalgia for me, but they have to move forward, I get that, and they've done a great job. I particularly like the stage area over here where they have the Encanto show. I think it's on every hour, every couple of hours at the moment. Just passing Creation Shop on the left there. That's probably one of my favourite places to shop actually. I don't know why, it just has a nice feel to it, and they have loads of stuff in there. Everything that I've ever been looking for, I have found in Creation Shop. I was about to say including these sunglasses, and then I realised I'm not wearing my Mickey sunglasses for the first day in 10 days that I haven't worn them, because I am attached to them. But then I thought, you know, probably better just chill a little bit and wear normal sunglasses as well. But if you are looking for the Mickey shaped sunglasses, they do them in all 3 colours here in Epcot. And as we walk up, there's a lovely little stall here with some of the Flower and Garden Festival merch for 2025. Spirit jersey there, I think that's $84.99. Caps, loads of merch, and oh my gosh, the most amazing bag. That's so cool. Let's see how much these are. Apparently they're convertible. I'm not sure what that means, and I don't want to mess with them too much, but it says it's convertible on it. And they are $85. Here's a nice shot across to where the Figment ride is. You can see loads that they've put out here of the topiaries, and some of the explainer signs to say what these are. Honeysuckle dew. It's beautiful. It smells amazing around here. Morning sage. And hydrangeas, look how beautiful these are. Why do mine never look like this at home? I can never keep them alive. What a lovely afternoon. Do you know what I would say for anyone considering coming who hasn't been to a Disney park and isn't sure? They are not regular theme parks, as you can probably see. They are absolutely beautiful kept spaces. It's not just all about the rides. There's so much more that you can see and do here and enjoy and relax. So we're just coming up to World Showcase now, and there is the most amazing topiary installation here of Moana and Maui in celebration of the Flower and Garden Festival. Oh, look at the size of Maui. He's absolutely huge. Wow. The fact that this is just here for a festival, like, this is so cool. There goes Skyliners. But for anyone who might not know, that's another entrance into Epcot down there. Really handy if you're taking the Skyliner here, or if you're staying at the Swan and Dolphin or the boardwalk, and you come in right between the British Pavilion over there, England, and this bridge which takes you down into France. Oh, if this was a Friday night, I'd be stopping everywhere to sample the beer. Alas, it is Monday, so maybe one. Let's take you on a little stroll around France here. Bit of a queue for Fleur de Lis, which is the pop-up booth for France for the, I was about to say the Food and Wine, that is not the correct festival, for the Flower and Garden Festival. And if you want to head into Remy's, it's just down there as well. But France is a great pavilion to explore. I'll take you with me to explore it at some point. We're on a bit of a mission to get to America at the moment, the American Pavilion, I should add, to try, I think Matt said, a po' boy. That's not the full title, but there is a po' boy, and to be honest, he had me at po' boy. So we are making our way past Morocco in a second. So the opposite side of the lake over there, you can just see the Epcot ball. It's quite amazing how many steps you do here without even realising it. And if you can pick it up against the blue sky, there is the Guardians of the Galaxy building, which is the big, very light blue rectangular building in the distance. And you might just be able to pick up Test Track as well, which is the shiny cylindrical building. Oh gosh, the smells are getting me around here. I think I could stop and eat at every single place. Why am I like this? Why do I love food so much? Morocco is a beautiful pavilion actually. Look, I'll show you some of it behind me just here. I think when they were designing it, I think they had a lot of input from the government actually, the Moroccan government. They were really, really heavily involved because I guess they wanted to make sure it was as an accurate a reflection of their country as they possibly could, which fair play. Okay, we've passed Morocco. We are just passing beautiful Japan Pavilion. This is one of my favourite shops actually. Well, there's a shop in the ground floor and a restaurant up above. I'd love to go to the restaurant. I haven't been since I was really, really young. And occasionally they have drummers come out just over here several times a day who perform traditional Japanese drumming. Whoa! If I flip the other way, it's the line going into Garden Rocks in the I was going to say little amphitheatre. It's not really a little amphitheatre, it's quite a decent sized theatre in the America Pavilion. So there must be someone quite famous playing on there tonight, or quite popular. I wonder who it is.
Rick Springfield.
Oh, it's Rick Springfield. So I'm guessing he might be doing 2 shows. We've just stopped at the American Pavilion for a really good, I think it was like blackened Cajun shrimp po' boy. It was good, wasn't it?
It was really good actually.
Yeah.
It was a
really
recommendation.
Nice.
I just ChatGPT'd it in the end.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, what's the best food at the minute?
And we got these 12 ounce something sweet tea lager. I can't remember the first bit of it, but it's really, and not because I've had a lot of it, but just because it was a really long name. But it was the sweet tea lager, 12 ounce. It's really nice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It does taste like sweet tea, which is probably why I like it, because otherwise I'd probably go for a cocktail ordinarily.
It goes down easy, as they say.
It does go down a little too easy. I did say earlier, I was like, feels like a Friday.
Every day feels like a Friday now.
Yeah, but it's not.
No.
It's Monday, so this is my one and only. Which is still bad for a Monday night, considering I'm working tomorrow. But hey. Heading through, where are we? Germany?
We're in
Heading through Germany. Heading all the way back around World Showcase, but the other way, to then head on probably Spaceship Earth if it's a decent wait time. Maybe back on Nemo for a 3-year-old who absolutely adores that ride and would probably just ride it on repeat all the time. I think everyone's had the same idea this evening. Come in on a nice, coolish, chilled night and eat around the world. Seeing lots of this flower and garden merch around. Limited to 2 per item, which I didn't mention earlier when I showed you the bags. China Pavilion's really pretty. And they have acrobatics performance, yeah. Which I would like to see at some point. There's a lot of things I'd still like to see. Even having been coming here since I was 2 years old, there's still a lot that I feel like I haven't seen or would like to see. I think I was always so hell-bent on running around the rides. I've only in recent years slowed down to appreciate more of the details. So just heading past Norway, this is where Frozen Ever After replaced Maelstrom, which I loved. That was a classic. But they've done a good job with Frozen as well. And they've just brought it to Paris, which we're going to see in June. So really looking forward to seeing the new faces they've put on Anna and Elsa since I last rode this version in Disney World. They used to be, were they backlit face projections, I think?
Back projection.
Yeah, and now they are full animatronics, which I'm really looking forward to seeing because they always look just a little bit funny. And the final stop on our Loop Around World Showcase, and I must just check my steps in a minute because you get steps in at Disney without realising you're getting steps in, is Mexico. And we're not heading in there today, but if you do, there is the most beautiful indoor kind of night market, like a night Mexican market inside, and a ride. Donald Duck, the three, I'm probably not going to say this correctly, but Calibros. That's a nice little water ride that is as old as I am, I think. And here's the ever popular margarita stand. I'm going to try a margarita this time round. I have never been a fan before of what I think is a spicy, salty drink. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to try one because they're so popular. I want to know what I'm missing out on. And just taking a right after Mexico, we're almost at Citrus Blossom, which I have to say, if we hadn't just eaten, I'd probably go for that orange sesame tempura shrimp, which is that right there. It looks really good. And that's just up this path here to the right. Also worth noting that up this path here to the right is the Baby Care Centre for Epcot. We have frequented that on many occasions. That's just to the back there. So right at the back, those far doors, and then the doors before it are first aid. Really good baby changing and just baby care centre facilities here. Really recommend them. Also some restrooms around here just before you get to where the Citrus Blossom booth, would you call it a booth, is. Just headed into Creations for a little mooch around. Pass holder tops for 2026. Might have to get one of those simply to commemorate the fact that I am now an annual pass holder for the first time in my life. But what I really do love, I love this. I love these graphics they're doing down here on the bags, on these ears, which I think are going to be my next purchase, but I've only been here the best part of 2 weeks so far, and I've already bought 3 pairs of ears. So I need to rein myself in a little bit because I think I'm averaging a pair every, like 5 days at the moment. So that's not good. Well, not good for my wallet at least. Some nice denim stuff here actually. Some of this looking pretty cool. Some nice more subtle shirts for those who aren't a fan of the big logos. Crocs, Disney staple. I personally got the biggest blister in the world having worn Crocs in Disney World for one day last year. So I will be avoiding my amazing Haunted Mansion Crocs at all costs at the moment. A blister so big, I called him Bob. But I do like Crocs, day to day generally. Wear them a lot in the house. Socks and Crocs? No, just Crocs. But can see why you would wear socks if you were doing socks in the park. Sorry, Crocs in the park with socks. Maybe that was where I went wrong. No socks. I don't know, tell me. Ooh. I like this one. This is nice. Model's wearing it here. Contrary to what I said, I'm just going to pop over and just have a look at the ears because it'd be rude not to. They've got lovely classic mini ears. They've got Rapunzel ears. Oh dear. Oh, I haven't seen those before. Or butterfly ears. Some really cool ears here. That's so annoying. Why does Creations always get me? Look, I like the Figment ones. And I really like, because I'm a little bit into the villains, I really like the villains ears. Look, who have you got on there? We've got the Evil Queen, we've got Mother Gothel, we've got Hades, we've got Ursula. Yeah, we've got all the key people on there. We've got Maleficent. Oh, I like those. Oh, and if you're a bride-to-be coming, we've got lovely bride ears too. Okay, walking away from the ears. Should not buy the ears. Oh, they've got these little ears key rings here, by the way, which are really cute. I would love Haunted Mansion ears like this. I bought the Haunted Mansion ears that were lighter with the veil last year, which I really, really liked. But I really want like the proper wallpaper ones. I don't even know if they're still a thing or not. These spirit jerseys are cool. Really cool. Super girly one here with some pearls on it. That's really nice. Really like this one where every letter's kind of a character. That's fun. Oh, I think I need to leave Creations before this becomes an expensive Monday night. We'll just have one more little stroll over here because some of the guys' stuff's really cool. Oh, I've just bought this t-shirt actually here. I don't know whether it is guys or not, I think it is, but I bought it anyway, so I liked it. Quite like this hoodie down here as well. And actually, this shirt's nice too. They do some nice shirts. They had Roosevelt's ones in the Main Street Emporium. I don't think any of these are Roosevelt's ones, but they're just in the style of. Really recommend the Roosevelt's ones for men. Obviously, I can't personally speak, but because I don't have any, even though they do them for ladies. But my husband wears them all the time. He loves them. Says they're really cool, really comfy in the Florida heat. So, yeah, any guys watching. Thank you. It's a bit of a difference, a 5-minute wait time instead of a 35-minute wait time that we had the other day. We'll take it. Happy days.
We have been among its festivals. But where do we go? And what kind of people world is where our story begins? We are alone, struggling to survive. There was only one small problem. When we move, brings with it the dawn of great civilization. Copies of some of these books in the libraries of the
We've just come off Spaceship Earth. It was a walk on, it was a 5-minute wait. It was so much fun. Really enjoyed it. Come out here in the, I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically the exit from Spaceship Earth. And there's loads of cool stuff for kids to do around here. Let me flip you around and show you. One of the best things you can do is send a postcard of yourself using one of these. So send a postcard from the future. That's a lot of fun. So basically you email it because it takes your picture on the ride. Spaceship Earth is such a classic, honestly. And this is a really nice spot if it's a very hot day. It's a nice spot to just come in, play, have a mess around for a bit and cool off. Well, it's 7:30 and we're saying good night to Epcot. It's open till 9 tonight, but we are heading out with a rather sleepy toddler. We've just been to the playground, which is kind of over by Test Track. Really good, actually. Oh, monorail. Hi, monorail yellow. But yeah, we're just heading out. It's been a really, really lovely few hours. We've been here for about, maybe about 5 or so hours now. We've done quite a few rides. We've done Nemo, we've done Soarin', we've done Spaceship Earth, we met Moana, we waddled all the way around World Showcase, and waddled is the term that I will use for myself at the moment because I'm very full of that lovely shrimp po' boy and a small beer. Well, I think it was actually their large beer, but never mind. And now we're heading out. There's still a few people heading in. I think it's going to be a quiet night, so I think it's going to be a quiet night, so I reckon Guardians will probably stay at around 60 odd minutes. I think Test Track has been pretty solidly at 75 at the moment, but you know, considering it's not long open back up, I don't think that's too bad. Just as you come out here, there is a Joffrey's, by the way, which is amazing if you are stuck for a coffee and you don't want to be queuing in Connections Bakery in the park. It's fantastic. And for those lucky souls heading over for a late night at MK, you'll be getting the monorail up there, heading along this monorail line just here. And if you parked a bit further away, they have these courtesy trams, which is like the last ride of the night. And little bunny rabbits here. Oh gosh, he's fast. There's a few of them hopping around over there. I don't know if you can see them on the camera. Oh, that's a squirrel. And the guy behind him's a rabbit. And on that note, with the Epcot ball somewhere behind me and the tram somewhere over here, I'll say goodnight and thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I can take you along on another adventure soon. Thanks, bye!